Hi everybody, this is DrkBLADExx of Dark Enforcers, aka Black Hawk Division Leader for DCUO. How's it going? Today we're doing the feat known as Corrupted Interruption. It takes place within the solo known as Oa Under Siege, at the first boss fight. This feat is a two-parter, so it cannot be done in one sit-through. However, technically, slightly, it can. I'll show you how to do it without losing any replays. That means without having to spend any replay badges and without having to wait till the next day to do it. How to do it within the first day. First, like I said, this is a two-part feat. Here are the conditions to complete the feat. At the boss fight, you must defeat the boss without defeating the corrupted energy. The second part is you must defeat the boss after you defeat the corrupted energy 5 times. So pretty much that's 2 run-throughs, right? Actually, yeah, it is 2 run-throughs. But you can do it without using replay badges and without resetting it. So right now, I'm going to defeat the corrupted energy 5 times and then beat him. At this point, my character right here was just a fire tank. He was not a DPS. So what I did was I chose moves that I thought would pretty much give me pretty good way to kill him really quick. Pretty much I gave him a PvP loadout for PvE. Using PvE gear, because I don't have any PvP. Okay, so I'm pretty much in God form as long as I got my stuff up. So as you can see, this is a 2-part feat. Defeat the corrupted energy 5 times before defeating the boss. Do not defeat the corrupted energy even once before defeating the boss. So right now we're going to worry about just defeating the corrupted energy. I'm going to take him out and then take out the boss. Now, once again, like I said, I am not a DPS at this point. My character now has been altered to be both roles, but right now I am not a DPS, so I'll be doing this as tank. Being a fire tank, I can save a lot of energy and just attack the boss without having to worry about actually being killed by anything. Keep in mind, this is also before the first update, so now everything hits a lot harder in the new update. But it's not even a challenge anymore because my character has gear now. He's good to go. So all I'm doing is defeating the corrupted energy 5 times and then taking out the boss. Let's fast forward because I know I don't want to watch that, especially not when I'm in tank form. So now we defeated the energy 5 times, and we're going to I want to show you my little trick for having this completed in one go. Alright, let's go to the feat menu, go down to episodes, go down to Desecrated Cathedral, click on Corrupted Interruption, and you see that we've done the 5 times one now. Alright, so what's next? You don't actually have to leave this place. You could actually just do what I'm going to do after I leave. You don't actually have to leave this thing, it does it for you. But anyway, what you're going to do now is you're going to exit the mission. Now you don't have to do this, of course. You can just do what I'm going to do next, but anyway. Without giving it away, I'm just going to say exit the mission. Alright, now that we're outside the mission, you can wait about 15 minutes for it to reset by itself, or you could force it to reset. Keep in mind we haven't completed the mission yet, so it's a forced reset with this next tip I'm about to show you. I'm gonna go to switch characters. That's it. Logging in and out will reset most things as long as you're not already loot locked. Since we didn't complete it, we're not loot locked. It's not possible. So we're going to click right back on it and go right back in. Okay, now we're back on our character. We have forced the reset of everything that we're not already loot locked from. And for some reason I'm taking my sweet time of going over to the portal. Yeah, I apologize, this is a voiceover. Just so you know. I'm not quite sure what I was doing when I decided to just stand still. Alright, now we're back inside. As you move forward, you'll notice that there are ads back here again, because everything has reset. Now you just make your way back up to the first boss again. Now there's only a total of 2 bosses in this place. Want to mind, bear in fact that I'm geared to just be a pure tank, so I had to create a loadout that would allow me to do a little bit of damage, mostly with weapons. Once again, I have no reason to show my fight up to the boss, just the boss fight itself, so we're going to skip forward a little bit. Okay, now we're at the boss fight. Now this time, I have to defeat him without killing the corrupted energy. So as you see, I wanted to get him near me. The corrupted energy is not going to move from its spot. It's going to stay still. So you just want to take him away from it. Since I'm not splitting out my damage, he'll take a little bit more damage than he did last time, and it should be relatively easier to fight him now. Alright, we're going to fast forward because, yeah, seeing a tank do damage is kind of, yeah. And there's the feat. Corruption Interruption. And one Citric, technically. Thanks for watching this video, guys. This is DrkBLADExx, the Dark Enforcers, aka Black Hawk, Division Leader for DCUO. Dark Enforcers, Dark and Shroud.